What's up, y'all? It's your girl NGD, and welcome back to Black in the Day by AD, where we celebrate our dopeness 24/7, 365. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Black in the Day by AD. On this episode, I have a very special guest with me,
Aquadice.
I am happy that you're here.
Thank you. I appreciate you inviting me. Yeah. Real talk.
It's like, she's super dope, y'all. She is let's say, like, you're an artist, you're a musician, you're a producer.
Engineering.
Yeah. So tell the people how you got started. You kind of told me, but I want y'all to know this story. Like, she's super dope. Yeah.
I started off playing piano and guitar, saxophone, and as I got older, my homeboy, when we started, transitioning from high school to college, he started taking rap like super serious. So he wanted to convince me to do it. And I was a little reluctant at first, but I ended up doing it, and we started off on YouTube beats. And as y'all know, you can't really do nothing with those songs. They go nowhere. So I was like, we need original beats. I'm not going to spend a bunch of crazy money on production that I don't like. So why not make my own production? And it just kind of started from there. My homeboy at the time, Cody Fane, he produced SZA's last album. He actually was the one who taught me how to use my program and, really created like my foundation that what I use today, like, started like in a little room with like 3 of us.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of branched off into their own little success.
That is dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So which saxophone did you play? I played the
alto. Oh, well, I play alto and tenor. And
okay.
Me and my best friend, that's actually how we met. We were the only 2 kids in the whole band that played tenor saxophone. So it forced us to have to sit next to each other. And we would have to share music stands and stuff like that. So we just kind of started talking. And that was literally right when Kanye Late Registration dropped. So we got cool off of that album and, kind of sharing music. So, I mean, that's literally what birthed our friendship and us doing music together.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Okay. I played a little bass saxophone.
Okay.
The one that, like...
The big
yeah,
the big
yeah,
okay. That's right. Huge.
Yeah.
I did a little marching band, too, so we had to, like, carry them. Like, that's crazy. I can't imagine. My arms was hurt. Like.
Oh, yeah, no. Sis was sitting down with the saxophone leaning to the side. I wasn't doing all that. No.
With the neck strap.
Yeah.
I remember them days. That's crazy.
So we are going to get into this week's topics.
Okay.
Starting with TLC.
Okay.
They had 2 albums drop, like, within this week time span in the different years.
Okay.
So on the TLC tip, their debut album debuted in 1992.
Okay.
And
that's
that
when I
was
was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Birth year.
Yeah. So, Fan Mail, I'm sorry. Fan Mail turned 21.
Okay.
Yeah, that came out in 99.
Wow.
So, let's talk a little bit about those albums.
Okay. I'll definitely say TLC, they made a huge foundation just for, like, Black female music,
Mm-hmm.
Just the diversity of their sound, and not, a lot, like, you had your Salt and Peppers where it was real, like, boom bap, like, old school kind of vibe, but I feel like they created that transition into, kind of the R&B that we like now.
Yeah.
And, like, even just Waterfalls, like, they made some real, like, eclectic records, like, that I feel like, influenced the sound that we hear today.
Absolutely.
Just kind of taking it outside. The videos, man, like, the visuals.
Were everything back in the day.
Yeah. So I feel like they were, like, the first, I mean, really, if I can think about it, like, even past all the boy bands, like, they really were, like, the first to, like, kind of push the envelope.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Especially with, like, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, Left Eye with the Condom Over the Eye.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She herself, rest in peace, she was a very dope individual.
She was.
And she was very individualistic.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of artists kind of got their identity from her. And, some of her influence is still in the game with the baggy pants and the colorful, you know what I'm saying? Like, they started there back then. We just kind of, piggying back.
Yeah. And then Chili's birthday is the 27th of this month.
Okay.
And Yeah, I feel like it was a thing. You know how you have the girl groups, and then people are like, "Oh, so and so is like the prettiest," and I would like, I really liked Left Eye's Vibe over anyone. Yeah,
I'm trying to think. I mean, I fuck with T-Boz. I like T-Boz and her vibe. She was real different. I think Chili was like the smoothest, like kind of like everyday girl she could relate to. And I think the other ones, they just kind of fit in like the different shades and, you know, but I think they all represented a different type girl. And I think that's what made them so relatable collectively.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to play a quick little game of this or that. So, would you take the Ooh on the TLC Tip album or Fan Mail?
The Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I would do Fan Mail.
Okay.
They have like Unpretty on there. They had No Scrubs. It was like a few other songs that.
Yeah, No Scrubs was iconic.
It's still iconic. Yeah. When it comes on, I'm still jamming.
Yeah. That's facts. Yeah. That's facts.
So you said Ooh on the TLC Tip. I asked this on my Instagram yesterday. Would you take Baby, 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 or What About Your Friends?
I'm actually not familiar with those.
I can't sing. So, y'all not getting that out of me. Y'all not getting me to embarrass myself just yet. So, let's see. Okay, so then would you take No Scrubs or would you take Unpretty?
Ooh, I really like that Unpretty record because even in video, it was like, I think I shed a couple of tears.
Like, yeah, because it's real.
It is. Yeah. I think No Scrubs is fun, very musical, creative. Like, I mean, even that hook, like, just, you know, you'll always remember it. You know what I mean? And it's tied to a lot of memories. But that Unpretty record, it just made me feel some type of way. Like, and I think a lot of girls, like being a young girl watching that too. So I don't know. I guess I'll go with Unpretty. Unpretty. Okay.
Same. Yeah. So, moving on to Roberta Flack, her version of "Killing Me Softly" hit #1 in '73 before both of us were born.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is, the original version that came out the year before didn't chart at all.
Wow.
And then she did the remake and
it just. Yeah. Can I ask what color of the artist was the original or gender?
Her name was Lori Lieberman.
Okay.
So
might be.
Okay. We're gonna make that assumption.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just crazy to me. And then the Fugees, they had huge success off that remake too.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did. They sampled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about
that record? It definitely stuck out to me. Like, I listen to a lot of old school music. I think that's something every artist should do before they dive into music is kind of go back in time. So I definitely spent a huge portion of my life. Even my dad, he put me on a lot of that type of music, and that record specifically, even just hearing it from the Fugees, you know, made a huge impression on me. And it's dope. Like the melody and they killed it. They really did.
They absolutely did.
So I can't say which one is better. You know what I mean? But of course, ain't nothing like the original. Can't remake that. But what the Fugees did, I don't feel like it took away from the original record. I just feel like they brought a hip hop vibe to something that
their own.
like they revived it. So it was cool. I like those records.
Yeah, I think it's dope when people if you remake the song right now. If you're gonna remake something, remake it. Don't be playing with it, child. But yeah, that's crazy that both of them had success off those remakes and the original one.
It's whoever produced those records. I mean, they really. It's just a lot of complex tones, and you know, I just wouldn't have thought of it.
Absolutely. So, kind of speaking of the Fugees, Lauryn Hill, her big Grammy year was in '99. So the anniversary of that, where she was the first hip hop artist to win a Grammy for Album of the Year, and then she was also the first woman to take home 5 Grammys in one night. So that was game changing
for sure. Yeah. For sure. I think it would be a shame for any female artist to say that Lauryn Hill didn't influence them. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're playing all day. Don't play in her face like
and
that.
you need to go back and do your homework if you say otherwise. So I mean, she made a huge impact on me. I listened to that album every single day. I feel like for like a good 10-year period of my life. And just car rides, like I got memories tied with those vacations and being with my mom. You know, that was an album that we shared together. And even just the skits in between, like the album, like they stood out to me. And I mean, she didn't do nothing else after that. It's crazy, but I'm just so glad that the work that she did put out there, it got the biggest reception from the from an organization that don't even recognize Black people, let alone Black females. Yeah. You know, so I think that's huge, and congratulations to her. And I hope to hear more from her in the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, that album was solid. Like
it was.
You can play it with any skips. Like
you can. Not one song can I say, oh, that ain't really my, like, you have to listen to that whole album.
Start to finish.
Yeah, I'll say, like, Zion, like, that's when the niggas started, like, yelling and screaming, and, like, that joint, it was super emotional. Like, you could feel her emotion, like, through the song. Like, she go down with the Erykah Badus and the Sade's, like, to me. Yeah. I put her on that level, so.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of Erykah Badu, her birthday is the 26th.
Okay, that's dope. Wait, this month?
Yeah.
Oh, so is she an Aquarius? Did she make the cut? No? Dang, okay.
She's very, what would that be, like, cuspy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her career, she, like, can put out album after album, and you can at least get 2 or 3 solid hits from every album. Like, she's a classic. She puts out classics. Yeah,
I agree.
Is amazing.
I agree. I put her, like I said, I put her in the same boat with Lauryn Hill. I listened to her a lot growing up, and her videos as well made a huge impression on me. And just her melodies, like, man, Erykah Badu, countless hits, just countless, just her soulful performances, like taking neo soul and making it mainstream. I love neo soul. I think that's a very slept on genre, and it shouldn't, because it's some beautiful music.
Beautiful,
and even just the chord progressions that they use versus mainstream music. That's like the kind of music they used to like give me goosebumps and like, you know, make me feel some type of way. Like I don't even hear music that give me that same like feeling that era did. But Erykah Badu, she pioneered like neo soul like on a mainstream front. So shout out to her.
I had never heard, like you said, she pioneered it. I had never heard music like that whenever I was younger. I remember my aunt put me onto Erykah Badu, like, just like, what is this she keeps listening to over and over? And then I finally took the time to sit down and listen to it with her. And like,
Baduism. Yeah. I mean, her first like 3 albums, like even the I'm trying to think, the purple one. I think it was a New America. Yeah, she killed that one.
Yeah, New America. Part 2. There was part 1 and part 2.
She killed that one. And she did a performance art piece where she was naked in her video. Like, she was, like, I can't remember what that record was called. But that was crazy. Yeah. Like, that, to me, that was a moment. Because I think they said they shot that in one take. Like, it wasn't no, let's do it over. So everything that she had to do in that moment, despite of the crowd, people not knowing what was going on. Like, that was kind of, you know, historical almost, you know.
We're actually filming in the area that she filmed that video in.
Word. Yeah. Okay. That's dope.
Yeah. So speaking of more classics, The Roots released Things Fall Apart in '99.
Okay.
On February 23rd.
Yeah.
So the production of the album, I know that's your thing.
Yeah, I'll say The Roots, what I feel like they did for the Black community is like, we can be musical and it's not white, or it's not just off brand for us to do full band. So I feel like they really introduced that into hip hop in a real fresh way.
Yeah.
And I didn't really listen to them too much, but it stood out to me just seeing, was it four of them or five of them? Five black guys like doing full band and having somebody rap as the lead. You know what I mean? Like that to me, that I feel like we don't see enough of that like in our time now. But I wish, you know what I'm saying, it could kind of wake up a different vibe like in music to where folks kind of, you know, want to branch out and do something different.
Exactly.
I feel like music kind of getting a little monotonous, and I feel like the roots, they separate like that black difference.
Yeah.
You know?
Because there was a lot of like instrumentation on that album, and you really don't hear that in hip hop now. But
no, I say I used to sample
in
them.
General, like
yeah, they are very sampleable. I don't know how to say that, but
one of those.
Yeah,
you know what she meant.
Yeah, I think Kendrick Lamar sampled them like a few times, like on his earlier mixtapes, and they kind of reintroduced me back into them. Yeah. And, you know, just kind of made me appreciate and realize what they have contributed musically.
Yeah. Then one of my favorite songs on the album, You Got Me, it was produced by Scott Storch. Yeah. Yeah. Such a classic. And Jill Scott actually wrote on the song, but they played Erykah's voice on it because she was her name was bigger at the time.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song. So I ain't gonna lie,
I'll leave it to you.
No, I used to literally like try to stay up late and watch BT. I think it was like BT at night or something like that, and they would play that song and the little snippet of it, like in the intro of it. Man, I used to literally stay up just so I could hear that and try to record it into my tape player so that I could sample it.
That is dope.
Yeah, I used to try to do this shit like before I even had the tools to do it. But I knew one day I really wanted to do it. And I think just hearing even something as small as that, it had already planted those seeds in me that I wanted to, you know, create some of my own. So yeah, that record specifically stand out to me, you know, as a little timestamp for when, you know, I really wanted to like, okay, I want to be a producer.
That's
like
so dope.
Yeah,
that's super dope, and like now it's manifested. Like,
yeah.
That is wild. Well, I wanted to touch on this like a little bit later, but we can talk about it now. The state of hip hop today, because we kind of just talked about it.
I don't think it's in a bad place, but I don't think it's in the best place. I think we got a lot of room to grow. I think we found new techniques and sounds that we can, you know, kind of bridge off of. But I think that what's happened now is the new generation is so out of touch with the origins of hip hop that, you know, it's just kind of lost its essence. You know what I mean? But it's cool to hear like a new experimentation. Like I said, I play with those sounds a lot. Yeah. I produce for artists now. Shout out Dottie J. We do a lot of new style hip hop, and it's so funny, like for me, because before we started doing it together, I used to say all the time in the car, oh, I wish it was an artist that I could just write for and say crazy stuff that I wouldn't want to say, but I could just kind of use them as like the vessel or whatever. Yeah. And I wanted to try the new style hip hop because it is fun. It's super fun. So I think they brought fun back to music because it got a little serious, intense, like for a while. But I think it's also based off the time periods because it was a lot of, I say, black oppression back in the days, and society wasn't as progressed and tolerant of certain things. So it was more of a struggle, and black people wasn't in the same financial position I think we are now. Like, we've progressed a lot. So I just think now it is a lot less stress socially to where we can make this fun vibe, happy, you know, music. But I think still bringing in that old, you know, should set like a foundation. And I think that's what I do.
I was just going to ask, like, so do you, like with your work, do you like bridge
the new
and the old
together? Definitely. And specifically in my own music, like when I write for myself, I do like R&B, hip-hop. I don't do like rap. I mean, I can rap. Don't get me wrong. I can spit hard, but I enjoy making melodies and songwriting, and I think R&B give you more space to do that. And I like love songs. That's kind of what I grew up on, like the oldies. So they play a big part in what I do now. So I feel like I bring the new era R&B and I bring the old together, and it create like a more modern classic sound. I know that sounds contradicting, but I think that's what I'm here for, like to contribute musically.
I like that.
Yeah,
that is dope. Well, speaking of R&B,
cool.
NeYo released In My Own Words, 2/28, 2006.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bought the album.
Same.
Okay.
Wore the album all the way out. Yeah. Wore the album low. That's one of them albums that I can definitely play start to finish. Yeah.
Was that his first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I think So Sick, that's what put me on him.
Yeah.
I mean, that song, that song today, I just think that R&B, if we got kind of back to like that song made me feel some type of way. Like NeYo, he went ham. I'm not gonna lie, he is a great writer, and I don't think that he really get the just due that he deserves.
Absolutely not.
From our people. I think mainstream celebrate him all day, but I don't think that I don't hear NeYo name come up in conversations so I think he deserves more credit for what he established musically. I think he pushed the envelope a lot to a bigger, broader sound for R&B. He has so many songs on that album. All of them just amazing for real. So
Mirror was one of my favorites.
It's
a song.
Ooh, hey,
it is a song.
Forgot about this song, In the Mirror. That was a great song. That was.
Stay. I really like that song.
Shoot, When You Mad. Was that on that one?
Okay, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just listened to this album yesterday.
Oh, dang.
Crazy. And then Let Me Get This Right. There was Get Down Like That. That was one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You bringing back some memories. Because I bought that album. I remember when I bought that album, he had the little black hat on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That brings back some real memories. I used to really listen to that album like every day.
Yeah.
Like when I bought an album, I think I would play it for like a month straight, like every day.
Yeah.
And just rotate. I think I had him, Chris Brown. Chris Brown's first album came out around that time. I had them in heavy rotation.
Yeah, that brings back an era. My first job, like we used to bring our own CDs in, which we weren't supposed to do. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, we would listen to those albums and try and hurry up and run and skip. Like when Mirror came on, girl, we need to be running into the closet and changing the song. But we listened to that album every day, and that Chris Brown album. Yeah, that was definitely a classic album. And yeah, that kind of touches on like the state of R&B, like how you feel about that.
Yeah,
well.
And Rihanna, I think she dropped her first album, A Girl Like Me, I think it was.
Music.
Or no, it might have been her second album.
Yeah, the second album came out kind of around that time. I think Music of the Sun came out in like 2005, 2004, 2005. Yeah.
That was like her debut. But that second album, I feel like that's when she really mastered like
start
her
to
sound.
Finish.
Start
to finish. Yeah.
NeYo, I always group those albums together because I think I purchased them all at the same time. And I used to take pride in going to Best Buy and buying the latest CDs. So I used to have a little stack of CDs, and I put them in my little 3-dish. I had a 3-dish changer, 2 tape deck, turntable. My dad actually got it from his job. One of his somebody he was doing a job for, they gave it to him. Like my dad, he was a painter or whatever, and I guess they just really liked what he did, so they gave him that. And he knew I love music, so he gave it to me. So I used the hell out of that thing.
I bet.
Like I was scratching up like records trying to DJ. Like I used the hell out of that thing.
Lastly, so Ice Cube released Today Was a Good Day in 2/23/93.
Yeah.
And did you ever see that thing where someone like broke it down to, it was like 2 different days that it could have possibly been on the like actual song?
No.
They like picked apart the lyrics and everything, and they're like, okay, the Lakers beat the Supersonics on this day. The sky was clear. There was no smog.
That's
like,
crazy.
They broke it all the way down, and they narrowed it down to like 2 days. I think it was like, one was in January. I think the other might have been in like September, October. Well, it had to have been October. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, they really broke it down to like a science. I was just like, oh yeah, I had time. And then he gets on Twitter and like breaks everyone's heart, and he was just like, guys, it wasn't like an actual day. It was just
his
I just wrote a song.
Right,
yeah.
Right. I think it's I like that fans get that passionate about music, that they want to like do that.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny, like as a person who creates music, I know how sometimes literally when you create a song, ain't no rhyme or reason to it. It's just literally in that moment, that's how you felt.
Yeah.
Like it's beats that I got, I listen back to it, I'm like, how the hell did I make that? I don't think I could ever make that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think I could see how, you know, for him, he like, it just came out one day. Like, yeah.
These are the things that I think are a good day.
And that song itself, like that was definitely one of Ice Cube's standout records. I listened to it. Like I had like a little when the little bitty insignia in MP3s. Like I couldn't get an iPod, but I had my little, you know what I'm saying?
Not going for this little red little square thing.
Yeah, basically, that's what it was. And I used to play that song like every day before I went to school, and I would have a good day, like for the most part.
That's his home.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. And that's actually one of my favorite songs as far as storytelling in hip hop.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can see like the way he's describing it, you can actually picture it in your mind. I love how people like tell a story in hip hop. Like that's one of my favorite songs. But I think my top 3 like artists that were very good at storytelling as far as hip hop is definitely Slick Rick. Like
that's a good one.
Yeah,
he's definitely the best.
First and foremost, Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Biggie, of course.
Okay.
That's my top.
Yeah.
And then probably LL Cool J was nice too as far as storytelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I'll say I agree with you on the Slick Rick for sure. I'll throw Andre 3000 in there, you know what I'm saying? Because that guy, bro, the way he told stories, I don't think it's nobody who could paint a picture more vivid, like with his words, you know?
Yeah.
And he used rap like a paintbrush. And, you know, you got your basic pictures, but I feel like he put so much detail that to the T, you could just feel and taste and smell like what he would describe, you know? And Big Boy too, you know, I'll say Outkast, but definitely Andre. And I kind of give it to our generation. I say J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to listen to a lot of J. Cole mixtapes, like before he popped really, like the warm up. Like he was telling some crazy stories on the warm up. Just some stuff that you'd be like, damn, like Tupac was a storyteller too. Like I feel like Tupac and J. Cole kind of brought the same emotions. Like I say early J. Cole brought a lot of the Brenda's Babe Got a Baby type vibes. So yeah, I say
that was a storytelling song. That was vivid. Like Pac did it with that one for sure. Yeah. Andre is just Andre. He's definitely in my top 5. Like he'll get on your song and wash your ass, and that's his song. Like who else is on the song? Yeah. He's super cold. Definitely in my top 5.
I'm a little disappointed he never came out with a solo album, but I don't know. Maybe he don't want to mess up his legacy because like what he already did, you know what I'm saying? He don't have nothing to prove, you know?
Yeah, I did see this podcast. Well, I actually listened to one that he did, and he kind of talked about that, like, and I love the way, like, he was very real about it. He was vulnerable. It was kind of just like he kind of questioned himself sometimes, like, and he didn't know if he could live up to like what he did with Outkast.
I can understand that, and I think an artist is their worst critic. You know, she'll tell me all the time, like, I'm so cold. Oh, this song's so great. And in my head, I'm just like, I don't know if it's good enough. I don't know if people gonna like it. Like, you know, so I could see where he could probably get in his head about that. But once again, he really don't have nothing to prove. So I think he should just, if it's something he want to do out of having fun, and experiment. I think, you know, it would be great for the new generation to experience it.
Yeah.
But if not, you know, I suggest folks go back and do their homework.
Still in my top 5 from Outkast and from mixing people ass up on their songs.
Yeah,
like, you're still top 5.
Yeah, even his feature versions.
Yeah. This was it was a fun episode. And I really like talking music with you since you do, like, you create the music. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're not just one thing. So, yeah.
I thank you. I enjoy talking with you, too. I think we had some good talking points. You know, we got a lot of history covered, you know, talked about the newness. And honestly, I don't do this enough, you know what I'm saying? So it was fun, you know, doing it with you and going back and forth. You made me think, had my wheels turning. Yeah, I am.
That's a thing.
I am. And I'm dropping a new project soon. I haven't dropped a project, like, since 2017, like, of my own music. Yeah. So I'm a little excited about this one.
Exciting.
Yeah, it is. Because I think, I ain't gonna lie, I have to toot my horn. I think I went off on this one.
You have to, though. You have to.
Yeah.
That is dope. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Underwater Penthouse 2020.
Yeah.
Aquadice. .ej. Oh, yeah. Follow me on Instagram. TheAquadice. That's the Aquadice. Follow my artist, .ej. THOTTIEJAY. Underwater Penthouse is the name of my upcoming project. Check it out. It's a lot of dope R&B vibes. Got a lot of featured artists on there. Shout out to everybody that helped me. Shout out to my engineer, Phenomenal Lewis. Shout out to Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you to Nate for inviting me here. And I just, you know, had a great time. And see y'all later.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Black in the Day by AD. To get daily content, follow us on all of our social media platforms, and I cannot wait to see you for the next episode.